And then when they do get opportunities, they had a little bit of bad luck. Set piece at the crossbar, Son hit the crossbar. And you just felt at that point it was not going to happen for Spurs because they weren't creating enough frequently enough for me. So you thought this would just play out. And then Wolves pop up with the goal, and that was as much a shock as anything, kind of given how Wolves played. I have to say, again, credit for Wolves getting the 3 points, but this just felt like a 0-0 from the opening whistle to me.
So you enjoy this one, Jack?
Not as much as some of the other games. Let me just put it like that.
So for those chasing a place in the top four, good results for them, with, of course, Newcastle and Spurs both losing. Just taking a look at that now. Liverpool, 6th in the table still. They're on 39 points, just 6 adrift of Spurs. And they do have 2 games in hand. Brighton with the victory today against West Ham. They're sitting 8th. They have 3 games in hand over Spurs. They're 7 points adrift. Newcastle in a bit of free fall at the moment. It's an interesting debate, isn't it, regarding who is going to finish in that 4th Champions League spot. Jules, who you got?
A few weeks ago, we mentioned Liverpool and saying that of all those teams, really, they were the ones. If there was one team that could put together a run of 6, 7, 8 wins in a row, it could be them. And of course, the Real Madrid game was a big shock. But if they beat United tomorrow, for example, at Anfield, then you could easily see them putting that run on. And then I would fancy them finish grabbing that 4th spot. I think Newcastle are fading, even if they played well today. As we said, the results haven't been great lately. Spurs is Spursy, to put it in Xhaka's word, of course. And then, yeah, you can believe in Brighton, for example. You can still believe in Fulham too. But I do think that Liverpool potentially, especially if they stay solid defensively again, like they've been in the last 4 league games, then I think they might go and grab that 4th place, a bit like they did, 2 years ago, when Alisson scored that goal to really get them into the Champions League places. And I think they could do that again this year.
What do you think, Nathan?
Yeah, I am thinking Liverpool, but it's good to see Brighton. They're just really under the radar. Yep. You know, they win their games in hand, and I think they're either in 4th or 5th, just like that. But we're not really talking about them as much as maybe we should be, because they've been exceptional this year. But I still do lean towards Liverpool, just because they're part of this race right now, and we've not seen them anywhere near their best. So if they can just find an upturn in form for just a short period of time, before you know it, they'll be in that position. I think from when they do arrive into the top 4, should they do it, I think they'll be very comfortable being in that position, as opposed to others who maybe will not be. So I am leaning towards them. And, you know, maybe if you had a more consistent Spurs, I would have said they'd be the ones who would likely get it. But for now, I just can't let go of this idea that Liverpool will be good again this season. But I think the game tomorrow against Man United is obviously a huge game. I think if they do win that, then maybe this is the moment. But even if it isn't, I still feel there's some time for them to find something. And when they do, I think they'll find themselves back up there.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.